Edmonton zone, fanning on a pass, and now hustling for the puck. Here comes Leon Draisaitl. Drops it back, shot from the boards, and a save by Kemper, who covers. As the Kings move out with Byfield through center. Byfield and Fiala, and it's broken up. Back checking Nugent Hopkins, and a shot that doesn't get to the netminder Skinner. Drops it back for Byfield. Cuts into the zone. Swings it over to the wing. Shot! Skip save by Skinner. Pressure by LA. Here's Kopitar. Plays it behind the net for Kempe. Swung around. Fiala the dot. Back door! Tapped in! Andrei Kuzmenko! 1-0 Kings!
Creativity that he's brought to this power play has been tremendous. Now you see him backdoor. He was the guy making the pass originally. Now he's backdoor. Make sure that he has his feet closed as well so the puck doesn't go by.
That along the boards. Played it back for Bouchard at the line. Throws it on net, and it's squeezed by Kemper leaning to his right. But keep in mind, Draisaitl and McDavid missing some time down the stretch. Here's Draisaitl, a one-timer, and squeezing it and hanging on is Kemper. Clark hits the brakes in the zone, throws it toward the net, and a save by Skinner. The physicality is picking up here toward the end of the first period in game one. It's gone about 5 minutes without a whistle. Shot. That one squeaks through and tipped in. Score!
But the Kings stick with it. They don't retaliate. They get the puck down into the offensive zone. Watch this heads-up play by Byfield as he banks it off. Stuart Skinner recognizes he's not covering that near side post, puts it quickly down to his stick, and then just fires it off the inside of the right side of his body. And look at the celebration.
Into the zone, Edmonton held up with the blue line. Kempe leaves it for Deneau. Kuzmenko cuts in. Kuzmenko powers around, tries a wraparound chance, and it's kicked out by Skinner.
Go back to the Stuart Skinner save as there's a turnover at the offensive blue line by the Oilers. And watch Kuzmenko with the wraparound. I mean, it's wide open. He comes around so quickly, and watch that.
And that one whacked out of the zone by Kempe. Back to get it, Bouchard. Kempe all over Nurse, picks up the loose puck, and a save by Skinner. The hustle from LA. Kempe, 3-0 LA.
On this play, as Adrian Kempe gets in on the forecheck here, gets inside position on Darnell Nurse, gets the initial chance, and then Darnell Nurse goes down low to take the LA Kings down low. Watch how wide open Adrian Kempe is going to be as the Oilers lose their assignments.
This game has been controlled by LA from the outset. An early power play goal set the tone. And the physicality, a turnover. Shot, score!
Alone in front. This time it's two. And you can see everyone just goes to one player in behind the net, and they don't recognize the two high forwards as Bouchard trying to make a pass to McDavid. He puts it right out in front. He's just better off to put that puck to the wall. And
drops it back for McDavid, who's not ready for the pass. Bouchard cuts wide. 10 seconds left in the second period. McDavid trying to muscle around Kopitar. Plays it across. Score! Leon Draisaitl with 4.7 left in the second gets the Oilers on the board. World-class plays by both McDavid and Draisaitl.
He's like, hey, you know that they can do some damage. Watch this play by McDavid on Kopitar. Kopitar is one of the best defensive forwards in the league. He just pushes him to the side and has the presence of mind to know as he just swipes the left arm, moves Kopitar, and knows where Draisaitl's going to be right at the dots. I mean, look at just boom. And he's not holding the stick.
Here come the Oilers and Jake Wallman. Played in by Frederick. Frederick gets down low. Frederick centering. The pass broken up. Loose in the slot. They score! Matthias Janmark puts it in, and it's 4-2.
For Edmonton, gets them right back in this hockey game. And this is where the depth forwards of the Edmonton Oilers need to get to work. Frederick with a nice play, just trying to force this across to Janmark, but stays with the puck and gets it back out in front. And as Janmark is open on that far post, with Milat having to choose between Frederick and Janmark, he makes the wrong decision.
A short 5-on-3, face-off win. Kempe walks it, pass across! Kevin Fiala, one-timer!
And a lack thereof in the playoffs, it can just come back to haunt you as Kopitar wins this face-off cleanly, gets some help from Kuzmenko, who pushes it back to Adrian Kemper. You have to honor him because he's got such a great shot. He fakes it, puts it over to Fiala, and Stuart Skinner just unable to come across in time.
So the most different goal scorers in a playoff game for the Kings since Game 2 of the 2014 Cup Final against the Rangers. Walking in, the Oilers score. Corey Perry on the doorstep.
Started the game on the fourth line up with Draisaitl and McDavid, but watch, it's one-on-one. McDavid versus Gavrikov, and this is where he can beat you. It's the same thing, the left hand, the swim move, puts it underneath Edmondson. Corey Perry waiting far side, but whenever he gets an opportunity to go one-on-one against the LA Kings, he's been able to beat them. So
Centers Byfield. Pops just wide of the cage. Fiala the circle across Kempe. Fiala one-timer hit the post. Bouchard skates it to the middle. Shot missed the net, loose, and it's pushed out of the slot. Sent down low by Wallman. Here is McDavid walking in. McDavid pass in front. They score. Zach Hyman in a one-goal game with 2:04 to go.
Edmonton's able to keep it in. They win the battle along the wall. And LA remains aggressive. Watch this play, though, by McDavid. Doughty goes down to negate a pass across, and McDavid finds the lane anyway. And just a beautiful placement to Hyman.
Gets out of the zone, and Bouchard back to his own end. Again, the empty net for the Oilers. Draisaitl into the zone. McDavid gets around Anderson. McDavid cuts in. Shot! Score!
By McDavid is the Kings, they just sit back, and McDavid just uses his speed and his skill, and he puts it right under the right pad of Darcy Kemper. But the Kings are caught flat-footed, and McDavid can do that to the best of players. And then watch him just find that little hole. Look at that, right underneath the right pad of Kemper and in the back of the net. They're just so dangerous.
Face-off win for the Oilers. Here is McDavid. Trying to backhand it in low. That's broken up by Gavrikov. Racing up ice. More for LA. Hits the brakes. Hits the trailer. Now look. And the Kings answer.
Goals within 30-second spans, but the Kings finally push. They finally use their legs, get up in the offensive zone. And this is just a knuckle puck.
The screen from Fogle in front.
By Philip Deneau. Does it hit Fogle? No, it hits the right shoulder of Stuart Skinner. And Fogle's in front, creating all kinds of havoc.
And the Kings get it down the ice. And LA